Taylor Swift is the man in her new video, BTS releases a second video for On, and the ACM nominations are here. Hey y'all, it's Tetris with Billboard News, and these are your top stories for Thursday, February 27th. Kicking things off with Neha running down the ACM noms in New York.
House don't fall when my bones are good.
The nominations for the 55th Annual ACM Awards are finally here. The Academy of Country Music announced the big news on Thursday morning, with Maren Morris, Thomas Rhett, and producer Dan Huff leading the pack with 5 nods each. Maren Morris earned her 5 nominations in 4 categories, including Female Artist of the Year, Group of the Year for her work with the Highwomen, Album of the Year for Girl, and Music Event of the Year for her appearance on Miranda Lambert's Fooled Around and Fell in Love. Meanwhile, Thomas Rhett's 5 nominations also came in 4 categories, including Entertainer of the Year, Album of the Year, Video of the Year, and Male Artist of the Year. Trailing closely behind on the nominee list are Dan and Shay, alongside Justin Bieber, Blake Shelton, and Old Dominion with 4 nominations apiece. And rounding out the list of multiple nominees are Eric Church, Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Ashley McBryde, and Casey Musgraves, who all scored 3 nominations each. Another big announcement made on nomination day was who is hosting the award show. Well, that honor will go to none other than 15-time ACM Award winner and last year's Entertainer of the Year, Keith Urban. The All-Star Country Music event is set to air live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas on Sunday, April 5th on CBS.
Congrats to all the nominees. I wonder if the men got there easier. What does Taylor Swift think?
If I was a man, then I'd be the man.
Taylor Swift is the man. No, quite literally she is, as My Superstar has released an iconic video for single The Man. And she makes even me regret the fact that I was born with the wrong chromosomes. Check it out.
And getting bitches and models, and it's all good if you're bad.
Taylor underwent a crazy makeup and prosthetics transformation to become the man-spreading boss in the video. Gender flip Tay is uncontrollable in the vid and urinates the man on a wall. Notice Easter eggs that say no Scooter, likely referring to Scooter Braun. And if you find Taylor's missing albums, return them back. Man Taylor also parties on a yacht with models just like Leo and Sandra Pay, and earns lustful looks from moms at the park just for showing up with his daughter. Oh, and of course he loses his temper at a women's charity tennis tournament and marries a much younger woman 58 years later. Does any of this sound familiar? And in a classic never been done before epic closing, Taylor, who directed the video, speaks to the man who is voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Was that last take more what you had in mind?
Pretty good. Could you try to be sexier? Maybe more likable this time?
You know how many times I've been told to be sexier or more likable? Yeah, never. I hope this inspires girls all over the country to be extra badass today. Now some other badasses, BTS. If you thought you had enough of BTS's On, well, think again, as the boys have already released a second version to the singles video. The new variant of On focuses more on a series of symbolic moments, alluding to breaking free from the ways of the past. In the cinematic storyline, we see members leading the way past walls and climbing to new heights following a series of vibrant, fantastical scenes. There are apparent allusions to Noah's Ark, Jesus' crown of thorns, The Lion King, Lord of the Flies, and more, with finally the K-pop superstars ascending to a mountain peak. The previous, more dance-oriented Kinetic Manifesto film version of the video was released just days ago and was viewed 46.5 million times in its first 24 hours of being uploaded to YouTube, making it the 5th biggest music video debut in YouTube's history. Those lips be poppin', fellas. Give me some of that gloss. Now go to Billboard.com to watch both full videos and come back tomorrow for all your top stories. Running it down for you always, I'm Tetris Kelly for Billboard News.